Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's installment of Reversing Desertification. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, sorry that it's been sort of here and there instead of daily, but again, just listening to my body. Today is a really good day, so here we are. And like I said before, really, you guys, I hope that you are running this even without me on a daily basis. Because I know there's a lot of people replaying this. So chances are you might be doing it with somebody else, even when I'm not here. So, I keep asking, the earth is still asking for this process. So still going, and hopefully we'll be doing them more regularly soon. So what else is possible? And let's get started. I'm going to call up the process. This is a body process from Access Consciousness, just in case you are new. And this can be run on bodies, but we're running it on the earth. So just use the palms of your hands facing towards the earth. You can sit still. I would recommend that you're just present with the energy. You can walk, you can sit on the earth, you can be in a house. Whatever works for you, whatever is most comfortable for you and your body, but just do have a comfortable space for your body where your body feels like it can relax. And then I'm going to call up the process and basically just allow it to run. You don't have to feel anything. This is not about feeling. So elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please, guys, recognize when you do run a body process, stay present with the process, but that doesn't mean that you can't be doing anything else, meaning you could walk. Whatever you can do with staying present, it doesn't really matter. This is totally up to you. This is your way of doing it. Just know that when we call up this energy, it will run. You don't have to feel it. So just allow your body to run that energy. I have a lot of Jays visiting here on a daily basis, and they had their brood, and so the young birds look exactly the same size as the adults at the moment, but they will literally sit there and squawk to ask their parents to feed them. And occasionally the parents will do. But I'm like, you're right there at the feeder. You can grab your own food. No, I'm going to ask my parents for it. So, where do we do that in our lives? We're fully grown and capable, and yet we're like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So let's call up the process again. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth, Times a gazillion, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. It's very busy out there. You can certainly hear it, I'm sure of it. And to let this process run even stronger, please also open up to receiving. Receiving from Earth in simultaneity as you are gifting to the Earth. So allow the energy from the center of the Earth to flow through you. If your feet are on the ground, you can pull it through your feet and up through your whole body and out the top of your head. If you're sitting, you can just do it through your butt. It doesn't really matter how you do it, just allow it to flow. And allow the contribution from the earth through your body. When we're gifting, we are also receiving in simultaneity. And what else is possible when we receive more and more and more? I have to say, I have been receiving more and more from my body as well. Conversations from my body, letting me know what's working and what is not working. Our bodies are quite incredible that way. And maybe now is the time that we listen more also to our bodies, and maybe also listening more to the earth. What is the earth asking for? If we didn't have any conclusions about it, if we didn't have a point of view, and if we were just literally willing to receive information from the earth, what is it that the earth is telling us? And please just have a look at that. And what are you doing today that is creating the future that you would like to see on the planet? And are your actions every day contributing to that future you would like to see on the planet? So let's again pull up the process or reiterate it. I'm just repeating it over and over for people that are joining. Normally, you don't have to repeat it over and over. You just do it until it runs. So elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth, right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. Like I said, just allow yourself to be present with the earth, with this process. And being present with something is really however that is for you. Please don't let anyone tell you what that looks like. What if there was no how to? Just your way. What is your way? And I hope the wind is not too bad. I'm grateful for it right now. It's been very hot. So I'm letting it blow through here. And I hope it's not disturbing in the microphone. It always sounds terrible in microphones, I know. Let me see if I can turn this away a little bit. Apparently not. Okay. Apparently not, maybe. Anyway, I hope it's not bad. So let's call up the process again. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth. Times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And what else is going to be generated if we all are receiving more information from the earth? What if we didn't have to buy anybody else's point of view? What is the right thing to do for the earth? But let the earth tell us what would be a contribution to her. And you can do fun things, like you can ask, basically, you can ask all the time, hey, if I buy this particular product, is this a contribution to earth? And it may not be the product, but maybe also where you buy it and how you buy it. So there's a lot of questions you can ask, and don't come to conclusion and don't think, oh my God, this is hard work. What if it was easy? What if it was easy to have the awareness? Hey, this is working, or hey, this isn't working. And maybe just changing a few little things here and there are a greater contribution to earth. But please don't listen to anybody else's point of view. Please just ask for the information you require and it will come to you. The universe has your back. And if you're asking for anything, the universe will do whatever it can to give you information or fulfill your request. Good, bad, or ugly. Sorry, this is my dog having a dream, so he's jerking, which makes my computer jump. Sorry about that. And thank you all for your feedback that the microphone is good. I'm glad, because I don't like listening to people's videos when there's wind noise. It's not that fun. So let me call up the process again. And again, just be present with it. And please let that being present be yours, your way of being present, whatever that is for you. Please don't buy anybody else's point of view about that. So any point of view you bought about you being present or aware, or not being present and not aware, and what that means and what that looks like, will you now please destroy and uncreate all that times a gazillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. Let me call up the process again. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And please destroy and uncreate the big five that insist and demand on creating desertification on planet Earth times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine, shorts, boys, pulvats, and beyonds. And if you don't know anything about what the big five are, please listen to day number 144. And the easiest way to find that is on my YouTube channel, because there they are in chronological order, so you don't have to scroll through Facebook. And please, you guys, I've said it before, my body has been going through a bit of a challenge here, and sitting in front of the computer is not something that works for me every day. And I will do my best to really be here as often as I can and as often as my body is up for it. And that doesn't mean you have to wait for me. Please run this process as much as you desire to run it, as much as the earth is asking for you to run it. And let's just keep going. I'm excited to keep going. I am committed to keep going. And yay. So thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for catching me on the fly. And what else is possible? Thanks, everybody. I will talk to you later. Bye.